Check me the dollar. Let's hear it. Let's hear my legal consultation. I can't hear you if you're
I
talking.
can't give it to you. Hold on.
Stand up, man. Also, this room is whisper proof, so.
Go.
All right.
So now you my lawyer, right? Now you my lawyer.
For consulting.
Well, this is confidential, right?
Yeah. So if that's what you're getting at, what I'm saying is, if you get popped for this, I'm probably not going to defend you in the cells for $1, but I'll hear you out.
Right. Well, of course.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So who your ops? Because I'm about to plant a PD gun on one of them. Let me know who. Type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. No,
So who you want? Who you want? Talk to me, Gango. Talk to me. Because you know you my mans. You my mans, Lance.
I would like for you to not plant a gun on any of them, Ramee.
But
I can't control your actions.
No, of course.
My advice as your lawyer is to not plant a gun on anyone, because you don't want to be risking your bar and going to jail for.
Of course.
Possessions, conspiracy, etc.
Of course. Just say the name, son. Say the name. All right, talk to me.
I ain't saying a name, but
of course.
What I will tell you is if you are doing planting season, the obvious one is don't get caught. Don't.
Yeah,
don't
of course. Let's speak in like hypothetical terms here. Who's the first judge that comes to your head?
I'm not playing this game wrong. Why judges, man?
Oh, to prove a point and send a message. But it's not even about that. Like, I honestly wouldn't do that. They're my peers. You know, I fuck with the judges. You know, they my mans. That's a good line. That's a good line to have if you're ever questioned on this. Yeah. They're my peers. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, who's the first judge? When you think of judges in Los Santos, who's the judge that comes to mind?
I ain't saying judge's name. You ain't getting a name out of me. You ain't getting a name out of me, Ron.
Oh, so what you're saying is you Google put on those level 21 Varrock guards, Jaeger in them. Those fucking Grand Exchange wives. Yeah? Those GFs at Grand Exchange.
You are not going to get me to violate my oath of office. What I will say is, if you're doing planting season to prove a point, I think that point is going to be made very clear to PD very quickly. Just from a legal perspective on your end, if you're anywhere near this area, I mean, look, it's not a secret. You're a friend, associate, whatever term you want to use of Mr. K. And you were at that Murphy court case. So if anyone says, like, yeah, there was a spit trail leaving the scene, then, you know, maybe you got to be careful, right?
No, 100%. And listen, I would never do such a thing, Lance. I'm not a criminal. I have a clean record.
Thank God, man, for that.
You know,
I would hate to see you as a criminal.
All I have on my record is a 3rd-degree speeding, Lance. You notice. You know my body.
I notice.
You know, I'm a clean guy. You know, but you know. Let's just say I've been given some political advice. One would say to mask up, and
that's also sound legal advice, by the way. But
stand on business, Mr. Malton. You know what I mean?
Okay. Look, man, you do you. You know, independent of my legal advice, but yeah, legally speaking, the cops, given everything that's going on, given all the grumblings, they're probably going to be taking a lot closer look at these types of situations going forward.
Right.
It's probably not just going to be a black and white. Like I mean, Murphy got absolutely fucked by that's a different issue. But with all the backlash of last night, I don't think it's just going to be straight possession in some form or fashion. They're probably going to have to investigate the circumstances a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. I need you to help me with this appeal, please, bro. Let me do justice by Murphy.
I'm leaning towards it, but what's the grounds for appeal? Because there has to be like
I'm gonna bring in a different. I'm gonna bring in a different perspective that wasn't brought in during the trial.
What's your perspective?
My perspective is that Bailey's saying that I didn't do a good enough job portraying to him that he was set up. Okay, let's not take the setup route. Let's go take the motive route. Let's go get a psychiatric deal. Bailey was saying, oh, the guy didn't remember anything, but then now, so I couldn't take his testimony seriously. Okay, let's go get some psychiatrics, and that he did actually remember and provide proper evidence and you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'll say this. Obviously, I do think Murphy got done dirty. I think it should have been not guilty. I think the fact that it was pushed to begin with, I think, is the real travesty. Like, I mean, we had an ultra rare Maple W, but a common L Cop Bozo. Like, what the fuck were they even thinking pushing this to begin
I
with?
mean, this goes back to Oliver, bro. He even wanted to send him away right away, and the Spawn just completely like fuck Oliver, bro. Like,
who's lower on your list, Oliver or Mortimer?
oh, Mortimer's. What do you mean? I don't. Mortimer. I don't mind Mortimer.
You fuck with him? I thought you were complaining about him.
No,
Like,
Mortimer's fine. He just takes a lot of L's. Oliver. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
No,
Okay.
No, I'm definitely not.
Thanks for that advice,
that.
Lance.
I know I ain't saying that. I like Mortimer too. I just thought you had beef with him like a couple weeks back.
I see what you're saying, Malton. See what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down, dude.
Yeah, I ain't putting down nothing because you ain't doing that. You ain't doing Mortimer. We've lost enough lawyers, okay? But no, on a serious note, with this appeal, like if you put it up, you could throw my name on it. Like I'll be there because I do believe he got done dirty.
All right.
But
I got you.
I'm more than willing to like show up. But here's the other thing, and I don't like. Of course, Murphy doesn't want this on in his record, but this man is shouting from the rooftops that he's fucking catching a flight out of here. Is he gonna even be around for this?
No,
appeal?
he is. I mean, he's still around. He's just being dramatic and upset, but he has rightfully so. You know.
You want to know what my cop brain was thinking when I heard all that? I thought he was setting himself up an alibi so he could go on plan. I would have bet money last night. I'm going to the airport. I'm getting out of here. Like that's really code for him. Like I'm masking up and planting guns.
Nah.
You don't think he's going Punisher?
Here's my thing though, is I talked to Crane and like, dude, Bailey's just, dude, I don't know, man.
Look, Bailey is God, I hate calling it the old guard because I'm a fucking PD old guard. But like I think Bailey is just part of the old style of thinking from the DOJ that I don't want. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a more open and loose court that takes things more on the fly and isn't buckled down in like objections left and right and. I mean, this is like only the third time I've seen Bailey, and since the fucking government started about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man. Like I want to see lawyers and judges who are around every day. Like, yeah, I gotta find them shit to do, I guess. But
okay, so
fuck, man. Yeah, he's old in his way of thinking. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. I talked to Crane and he told me he's gonna let me know. Bro, I bought this radio 2 days ago and it's already almost fucking broken.
How much are they?
2,000. I talked to Crane and he told me he's gonna let me know. He's gonna let me know if I should put it on the docket or not. Well, if he does, then I'm gonna put it up on the docket right away, and then I'm gonna put your name. I'm gonna put your name down as well.
Yeah, put me as like an assisting you or something, however you want to do it.
It don't matter. But I'm not first number two. I'm not letting this L on my record. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got to stand on business for that. You got the last L washed away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. But those both L's are what? You know what I mean? Like they're like precedent setting. You know?
Well, the first one was this one, But yeah, I hear you.
All right, I appreciate you, Lance. Honestly.
Yeah.
And all right, so I'll put that gun on Oliver. All right, thanks, Lance. You my mans, Lance. You my mans.
Don't do any of that, Ramee, but
yes,
thank
sir.
you. Yeah, you're my mans too. Thanks for the vote.
You know you my Zwag. Oh, by the way, I got people asking me about wanting to be a lawyer. What do I tell them?
I mean, look, is it people you like or just randoms calling you from the yellow pages?
Mickey called me. He wants me to help him be a lawyer. I told him I'd sponsor him in front of the bar and talk to you.
I mean, I'd be willing for me. The thing is, like, I'd be willing to do it, especially for go bad for good old Mickey. But the issue is, I don't want to say like we're oversaturated, but once businesses come in, I think that's when the next wave is officially coming in. But if he wants to legal aid, I mean, obviously there's no problem with that. I'll even
okay, but for me to sponsor him in like in all that,
yeah, there's nothing official. He's just got to go. Hey, I legal aid. Sponsored by Gotta Ring Rom or however the fuck you want to do. Like he could just claim that shit, right?
Okay.
The
okay, I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got you, Lance. You're not talking, by the way, if you are.
Oh, sorry. I said, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I said, yeah, if you're sponsoring him, the only thing is that if he fucks up, we just talk to you about it first.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only
I
thing.
got you.
So.
All right, I'll let him know.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Lance.
No problem.